In today's segment, we will hear the stories of three mothers from different walks of life, united by a tragic and all too common fate, becoming victims of domestic violence. These are the stories of Chandreka Graham, Kyla Cooper, and Dr. Samantha Woolery. Chandreka was a mother excited to welcome another child into her family. Kyla was already a devoted mother of two with another on the way, and Samantha, a successful medical professional and loving mother of two, had dreams of becoming a surgeon. But their lives were cut short in the same way as 40% of Black women in America who fall victim to domestic abuse. This is their story. Chandreka Graham, a 31-year-old mother of one with another on the way, lay lifeless on the cold floor of her home in Richland County, South Carolina. The sheriff's deputies who discovered her body described significant trauma to the head, and soon after, Graham's husband, Jared Graham, was arrested for her murder and the murder of their unborn child. For her family, the loss is immeasurable. Her father was driving when he received the call about his daughter's death and had to pull over in shock. Her stepmother remembers Chandreka as a devoted mother who cherished being a parent above all else. And her mother speaks of a close-knit family that is now trying to cope with this unthinkable tragedy. Just 2 days later, another young mother lost her life tragically. Kyla Cooper, 26, drove to her boyfriend's house in Georgia at almost 1 a.m. to tell him she was pregnant with his child. Rashad Thompson has been charged with her murder and the murder of their unborn child. Both women were eagerly anticipating becoming mothers again and had so much love to give. Now their families are left to pick up the pieces and come together in grief and support. But amidst these heartbreaking stories, one thing remains certain. The bond of family is unbreakable and will carry them through even the darkest moments. As Cooper's foot touched the ground just outside the property, she saw a figure standing before her. The Rockdale County Sheriff's Office was already on their way, but it wouldn't make a difference. At only 24 years old, Cooper had been taken by a bullet wound. Details revealed that an altercation had erupted between Cooper and Arkia Tate, both of whom were involved with Thompson. Despite Tate's attempts to flee in a car, she was swiftly captured by deputies. Facing charges of felony murder, aggravated assault, and illegal possession of a firearm, it seems that justice will be served for the victim. But what about the two young lives lost? There is no solace for Ronald County, father of Cooper. He grapples with the senseless brutality that robbed him of his daughter. All she wanted was to build a family. According to County, as Cooper and Tate's dispute escalated, the homeowner arrived and bore witness to the tragic finale. They say there was no time for self-defense, County mourned. The other girl just pulled out a gun and ended her life with a point-blank shot to the head. Meanwhile, Cooper's boyfriend had been apprehended for unrelated charges, unaware of the looming tragedy destined to befall his girlfriend. Dr. Samantha Woolery, a shining star in the medical community with two young children and a promising future ahead, was callously murdered over Father's Day weekend. Her closest friend, Mfaniso Ekpo, is left reeling, unable to reconcile how someone so vibrant could suddenly be gone. Woolery's colleagues discovered her lifeless body after she failed to arrive at work, revealing the harrowing truth of her final moments. While investigators piece together evidence in hopes of finding answers, one person is already behind bars: Mickey Anthony Woolery, victim's estranged ex-husband. Tamika Jones, sister of the departed, struggles to comprehend the inexplicable series of events that have transpired. She questions if there were warning signs of domestic abuse in her beloved sister's relationship. As the community mourns the loss of a compassionate and skilled woman, justice must be sought for this vile act of violence. Woolery began her journey as a nurse, but harbored dreams of becoming a doctor, and she was well on her way. With recent graduation from Western Michigan University, Homer Stryker MD School of Medicine and residency at Morehouse School of Medicine underway, she was destined for greatness. A GoFundMe page, created by a family member for Woolery's loved ones to support them through this trying time, reads, "It is with a heavy heart that I share the news of the passing of my beloved mother, Dr. Samantha Woolery. She was a wonderful person who touched the lives of everyone she met with her kindness, generosity, and unwavering love. She was brutally murdered the night of June 15th in her home in Marietta, Georgia. As my family and I navigate through this difficult time, we are faced with the unexpected costs of her funeral service. We want to give her the beautiful and dignified farewell she deserves, and we are reaching out to our community for support. I have set up this GoFundMe campaign to help cover the expenses of her funeral and memorial service. Any contribution, no matter how small, will make a significant difference and help us honor her memory in the way she truly deserves. Thank you for your kindness, support, and prayers during this challenging time. We are deeply grateful for any assistance you can provide. We extend our deepest condolences to the families of Chandreka Graham, Kyla Cooper, and Dr. Samantha Woolery, 3 bright souls whose light was extinguished far too soon. Our hearts ache for the loved ones they left behind, forever changed by their absence. May their spirits find peace in the afterlife, and may their memories be a blessing to us all.